I think what I'm going to do is, to make things interesting. Actually, let's test out our new deck on, a very interesting foe. Let's move the day up to time up to a quarter till 10 in the evening. And we're going out into the woods at night. Woo! That's not late enough yet. Does it have to be 10:30 or 11 for it to work? Every time you leave a location, it shaves off 15 minutes, so... Yeah, I guess it has to be 11. Alright. Let's just leave and come back one more time. Well, 2 more times, rather. Ah, there he is. Alright, let's do this, Jinzo. Now, in the other LP going on right now, I've been doing some funny abridged voices. Why are there none for GX? Well, GX never made it that far. The abridgers. For one reason or another, they never made it super far. So this just looks like a good stuffs deck right now with a Gilosaurus. Armored zombie, okay. Yes, my new deck is dinosaurs. Hey Jinzo, I'm about to ruin your day. Get rid of your strat. Alright. Activate a field spell. Emissary of the Afterlife, huh? Against my better judgment, I'm going to special summon Gilosaurus, activating its effect. And then here's my boss monster, Superconductor Tyranno. And this deck is called Sounds of Thunder. After the infamous novel, The Sound of Thunder. Oh, well that's annoying. Okay. Dope. Oh yeah, because brain control was not illegal yet. And there's a Jinzo. He summons himself. I myself will attack. I don't fear any back row while you have yourself out. So let's go in. Oh, come on. Well, that's annoying. Funny enough, Cabazals is my best target. Breaker. Okay, that's even better. I had that, lightning vortex. It's like, well, I have one way to get rid of my monster. I'll take my monster back, thank you. Going to have these two crash. And I'm going to win using my own boss monster. You almost had me there, Genzo. I'm not going to lie. You almost had me there. Oh, hi, Pharaoh. A little late to find you now. And the next day. Email. So we had a special duel with Cyrus. It was the easiest duel ever. 2,000 life points in 1 minute and a minute time limit. Speaking of which, he probably likes me. All three of them do. Cool. Just the usual Chumley. Alright. Alright. How about the Academy? Hey! How was this news, Jaden? Hey, there we go. Alright, okay. If you're wondering what those 3 caviar sandwiches are for, in due time. In due time. But we need to get in the favor of Alexis Rhodes here. She can have this melon sandwich. Hey. There we go. Alright, let's head to the main gate. I don't know what happens this early in the day. Sigthor's cool. Let's do a call-in, I guess. Also, I love how his deck's called Idle Deck 1 as if there's another one. There isn't. Kind of. They do remember this character for the sequel, in which, yes, he is using Idle Deck 2. But it's the next game. Not a bad hand. I'll probably eventually run Water Dragon in this deck, but I need some Hydrogeddons. I don't think I have any. Oh yes, here's one of our newest additions. I did get something cool out of Lifebreaker. Torrential Tribute. One of the strongest trap cards in the game. Injection Fairy Lily, well that's irritating. LV, MST, Marshmallow, hey! Book of Moon and Gigantes, cannot use that card. And Dark Hole, wow my hand's kind of cracked. Wabaku, alright. There's a good amount of back row back there, but I'm not. At least Mirror Force isn't a thing. Oh yeah, duh. Forgot they play Wabaku. Forgive me. Ah. Oh, you beat it by 50 attack points. Whoop-dee-doo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. You know what, fun? Take him out. Because you're going to pay for it. So you're using a Charmer deck before it was cool. I see. Well, he was properly summoned, so sure. That's a fun cue. This deck doesn't have a ton of synergy with Tyranno Infinity, it's just there. But, hey. If I do like Nova, who foolishly banishes all my monsters, it will come back to haunt him. 194. Really, bro? Isn't it worth no more than a Slifer? Curses. Foiled again. Okay, Disa. I have only dueled her once, it turns out. I haven't dueled her at all beforehand. No way that's an annoying deck. Of course, if you keep bouncing back my Gigantes, I wouldn't complain, because then I have the crackback with Tyranno Infinity. So maybe I will give it a shot. Yeah, so this deck is a lot weaker than my previous one. Yeah, it's not great. It's decent at best, I'll say that much. It's about, I'd say, lower Obelisk Blue, raw yellow level in terms of strength. The Good Stuff's cards do a lot of the heavy lifting, though. Man, I can never get that card off. That must be an anime thing. Going on the offensive, this might seem weird, but you've seen what Hyper Hammerhead can do, so... I'll take the hit, but your monster goes back, and your quick spell is destroyed. I might as well call it. Well, that's annoying. I lose my monster, but oh well. Enough with your masquerade ball there. And that's game. If I get Heavy Storm, that's replacing one Trunade in all my decks. Yeah, like I said, this is played on the actual hardware. So if you hear the PS2 grinding, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just this game was towards the end of the PS2's lifespan, and this was PS2's lifespan. And fun fact, This was originally on the PlayStation Portable, so I don't know how they couldn't optimize it, but oh wow, here we are. That's it. Alright then. Lightning. I swear this card is glued to my hand. Cyberjar, huh? Well, what do I do? Yeah. Not Penguin Soldier! Anything but that! Cowback, annoying. We get a peek of how annoying his deck is though. Spiritualism, Wall of Illusion, annoying. Another wall, annoying. Mysterious Guard, also annoying. Hane Hane, well, we already know about that. How do people pronounce that? Hane Hane or Hane Hane? I don't care if my monsters get annihilated, so here's a dork hole for you. Dark Triceratops is just a monster with piercing. That's all it does. It'll be a mistake if you keep bouncing Gigantes to my hand. Because you're just going to fuel my payoff. So field spell, whatever. Second field spell, which is kind of useless now, but whatever. Black Stego is a pretty good card because I can go on the offensive with it. If it's attacked, it switches to defense mode, so that's pretty good. And piercing. Oh no, the back row in the field spell that I'm just going to set and play again. Whatever will I do? MST this. Trunade. Well, that was pointless, wasn't it? I'll call something. Yeah, I'll actually get on with you. Go attack with the Triceratops first because piercing. And that's game. Okay, so this deck is good enough. This deck can brick, though. I do run a lot of tributes. Pablo will annoy me. I've only dueled you once. Weird. Disa, I'm actually kind of afraid of her because she uses a Monarch deck. Monarch decks were pretty good back then. I mean, they're pretty good now too, but back then they were good and potent enough, but they were missing some pieces because Ryza did not exist at this time. Neither did Caius. Ryza was like a few months away, and Caius was over a year away. And now for this card to get destroyed for the umpteenth time because they don't like me. They will never let me get that effect off. Rare Metamorph. Okay, that's random. And now, I know I was complaining about the me not getting the effect off, but time for my mini boss monster. Ultimate Tyranno! Now this card is like Berserk Gorilla. It has to attack, but it can attack all of my opponent's monsters, once each. And it has to attack first. It cannot, unless your opponent is wide open. When it's the only monster on the field, it cannot attack your opponent directly. I did that. I sequenced that wrong. Oh well. But it's a good monster to clear things with because 3K is pretty deadly. Gigantes, don't mind if I do. Summon the Tyranno Infinity with only 2K, but hey. Then I'll flip the Knight Assailant over, clear his monster, and that's game. And I have exact damage, I believe. Yep. If I attack with the Tyranno Infinity and then Gigantes, that's exact damage. So that's an extra 20 bucks. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's rip the Band-Aid off. This might be the toughest opponent here. Ugh. Weeping King is a very good name for a deck like this. Now, Monarchs have a very glaring weakness. They are prone to bricking. It's not common, but it can happen. They are prone to bricking horribly. Which that means, you know, you just draw all of your tribute monsters and you just can't do anything. Clearing the monster? I would have done the back row first, my dear. Well, that's unfortunate. Is that Treeborn Frog? Yep. Okay, so as long as she has back row, Treeborn Frog is not live. I'm going to let her summon it, but it doesn't matter. Unless she bottomlesses me back. Touche. Touche. Mobius. Saw that coming. That's unfortunate. You'll just set the monster and pass. And back to your hand with ya. Tsukiyome. Tsukiyome, huh? You will now experience torture for the next 72 hours. TT, but... Oh, she has the frog, right? And the frog's live now. That's not good. Jinzo. Yeah. Yeah. This is a real opponent, so I'm not surprised. If I draw Gigantes, that's one of the cards BS. Yeah, see what I mean by bricking? This deck is very... My deck is very prone to bricking because I run a lot of tributes. But I wouldn't get for one of those at this point. The problem is I run too much back row. Because the field spell does count. Yeah, I knew I'd lose this one. It's a little late. Yeah, I lost this one. I'm just going to scoop it up. I won't even give her the satisfaction. I'm that petty. I sequenced that wrong. I really should have just let her. I really should have just said the baby Cerosaurus. I got greedy. So that mess of a duel was on me. Alright, let's go to the classroom. Let's bully Nova for some lunch money and then duel some other people in here. Because I need to start gathering money because I need to start buying Alexis's pack and the Earth pack. The Earth pack, I'm just specifically looking for a giant rat. That's all. Anything else is just cool. I don't need it necessarily. Maybe another Black Stego would be good, but that's about it. I did get the one Sabersaurus. It's not enough, but it will do. I definitely need the second one. The problem is the pack that's in's kind of pricey. Ooh, Pot of Greed. And terraforming, you know what? I might as well just go and grab the last field spell. Why not? You know, I never understood why they semi-limited Good Goblin housekeeping. Were they like afraid of it being another graceful charity? Which is also banned at this time period. You know what? I'm sick of nothing happening, so let's make something happen. Get out of my deck! I have never drawn you! What is this, penance for running Dino Rabbit or something, Sabersaurus? What? I'd never do a thing like that. I'm only going to use this one deck for a week because I'm going to switch it to another deck that's supposed to work better with Alexis. I'm just running this for fun. Cosplay as Tyranno Hasselberry. You know what? Let's do a Crowler. He's a page 2 character that's treated somewhat like a page 1 character. Somewhat. The Draining Shield might as well be worthless because of his Ancient Gear monsters. Well, maybe not. I guess I'm just going to draw my Gilosauruses. There is no Mirror Force, so if he Sakurs me, he Sakurs me. Man, it's nice to play in a game state where you don't have to worry about Mirror Force. There's still Torrential Tribute, but that's about it. In terms of mass destruction trap cards. There's also needle sealing, but that's situational. Hi, Ultimate Tyranno. Alright. How do I play this? Yo, Crowler, I call this penance for how you treated me before. How you got that one victory over me. Been using that word a lot tonight. Penance. And another Jurassic World. Whoop-de-doo. I'm also saving this golden egg witch for something as well. Alright. That should do for now. Let's go to class today. Why not? And then we'll head to the shop. Ouch. Ouch.